Hello everyone, my name is Hill and welcome back to episode 91 of season 2 of WWE Supercard. So since the last episode, first thing, I finished training the Undertaker, so let's go look at him right now. So he's in here. There are his final stats: 3003 power, 3076 toughness, 2802 speed and 2930 charisma. So why have I trained him like this? Well, a lot of people seem to be training Undertaker so that he can beat Roman Reigns, and they shouldn't be doing that. There's a reason for that. So people are I think that a lot of people are just trying to get him to beat Roman Reigns because they're not thinking that there is going to be plenty more Survivor special cards coming in the future, which people are forgetting. So everyone's kind of trying to make their Undertaker beat Roman Reigns and not focus on the bigger picture altogether, which is why a lot of people have made Undertaker a speed charisma card, or very high toughness, very high speed, or something like that, because they want a speedy card so that it can beat Reigns, and the charisma is usually going to be able to beat Reigns anyway, since Undertaker's got good charisma to begin with, and then toughness just to beat Reigns' toughness, which that's one way of doing it, and you will be able to beat Reigns by doing that, but at the same time there's going to be plenty more Survivor special cards coming out in the future, and you know, you might as well train Undertaker, forget about Reigns completely, and train him how you think he will benefit the most, and that is what I have done. So, if we compare my Undertaker to Reigns, you can see there's not much difference, and that is because I trained him pretty much the same way I trained Reigns. And he is fully maxed out. He's actually 3 stat points worse than Reigns somehow. Don't know how, but he is. Probably because of this thing here, like what is it? The speed and charisma give off 18 points each, whereas the power toughness give 19 for each token. So it'll just be the tokens. I use the tokens differently, and that's how Reigns is 3 better, because I must have put more tokens overall in his power and toughness compared to his speed and charisma, which is probably right because I've put Undertaker's charisma up quite a bit. But if you compare the two, my Undertaker is only 16 behind Roman Reigns in power, which is 1 token's worth. If he had 1 extra token, he would be more in power, so that's fine. His toughness is 34 more than Reigns, and again, that's a bit higher, to be fair. That is a bit higher. But a lot of people have made their Undertakers high in toughness, so he's not going to beat many takers, but I think he's still good. He beats my Reigns in toughness by quite a bit, so that's fine. Speed, he is 37 behind. I made Reigns quite speedy to begin with, so I am fine with the Undertaker not being as speedy, and that's what I did. And then finally, Undertaker's charisma is 16 better than Roman Reigns. So yeah, they're very, very similar cards. Undertaker beats him in toughness and charisma, but Reigns beats Taker in power and speed. I'm fine with that. That is how I wanted to train my Undertaker. And I did end up actually switching the picture to his legendary card. I was using the Survivor picture. I was going to say that didn't even change there, but I was using this picture. But I decided, you know, I want to use the legendary one since I didn't actually get the legendary bro. But yeah, that's it. That's how I've trained Undertaker. And this is now my best possible team. Happy with it. It's doing good. I've got a compatible tag team there with Undertaker and Del Rio. This obviously still a better tag team, but they're not actually compatible properly. But that's the only reason I've got Del Rio in. Like, if I want to make my best possible stat point wise team, I would just put Finn Balor in. He's 21 points better, but at the same time, they're not a compatible tag team, so what's the point? Finn Balor is going to be the one guy I would never use out of these 4 anyway, so I might as well have Del Rio just in case we come down with tag team match. So that's how I'm doing it. I've also played 18,721 matches. I get another Survivor Superstar at 20,000 games played, I believe. Is that right? Yes, it is. So that is in 1,279 matches to go, which isn't too many, but it's still quite a lot. Anyway, other things. King of the Ring has finished, and Game 1 I won 4-1. In the finals, I said yesterday that I was going to get the finals, and I did. Game 1 I won 4-1. Game 2 I won 3-2, so I won. Yeah, I won the King of the Ring. It actually finished about 15 minutes ago and I'm only just recording this now, but I had no troubles all the way through. First match was against a bot. Second match against Greatness, he just didn't have a good enough deck to take me on and he gave up. Like Cena there, like none of his superstars here are good enough to take any of mine on. And yeah, he gave up, which got me in the finals pretty easy. And then Dabert, like I thought it was going to be Dinesh. His record was better than mine. Like he was first going into it. He had 3 losses going into the quarterfinals. I had 4, but Dabert beat him. And then in game 1, my tag team better than his. My Sheamus better than his on speed, surprising. But I did use Miss Elizabeth, so that's probably why. If he didn't train a Sheamus at all like me, then I would have won based on Miss Elizabeth. Charisma, my Ryback has better charisma than his, surprising again. His Nikki beat mine, and then my tag team better than his, so there we go, 1-0. And then here, my Sheamus beats his again, probably thanks to Paul Heyman with the boost to toughness. Match 2, Power Charisma with the Miss Elizabeth boost beats his, and both get the boost in Power, and Cena gets a boost in Power and Charisma, so that's great. Toughness Speed, he gets a boost, he wins with Reigns, wins with his Ryback and Charisma. Again, don't know how when my Ryback won last time, unless Mr. Perfect did something there. And then Speed, Charisma, my tag team just better than his. So yeah, I won the finals. And that's great. That means I get 1 Survivor and 1 Legendary card. What do I want? Any Survivor Pro, any at all. I've got plenty of Survivor single cards ready to be pro'd. I would love any of them to be pro'd. If not, just give me a Diva, why not? Just stock up on the Divas. Divas are always more helpful than Superstars in the long run, so I'll take a Diva. Legendary card, what do I want? There's not much, to be honest. I'm nearly at the stage where I don't need legendaries anymore, so I'm not really too interested in what I get here in the legendary card. But just give me a Diva again, why not? Just give me a Diva. So here we go, let's claim. Let's see, am I going to get a Pro? No, I'm not, but Seth Rollins is an amazing card, yes. I really actually wanted a Speed Charisma card, and Seth Rollins is the perfect card for that, so I'm glad I've got him. That's a great pull. It doesn't make a Pro, but it's a great pull. And the legendary card is Edge. Well, I can't actually Pro Edge. I can Pro Edge. But is it worth it though? Like if we look here in our events, you can see I only need 3 legendary pros and 1 diva. And then I'm kind of done with legendaries completely, which is good. But do I really want to waste my time proing up Edge again? Don't know, because that also happened my last King of the Ring where I got eliminated and got Jack Swagger. I do actually have 2 Jack Swaggers. If we look here, so if we go down, you can see there's 1 Jack Swagger maxed out, and then we have 2 Edges now, and then down here there's a second Jack Swagger. So I've got 2 legendary pros I could train, but it's like, do I actually want to train them? Like, is it really worth it? Considering Road to Glory is not going to come around probably for 3 weeks now, since this one's pretty much done. What? Wait, what? 1 day, 4 hours. It's already Monday. It's already Monday. Did they extend this another day? Why? It's Monday today. I didn't even think about that. I thought it was ending last night. So, what is going? Wait. Is that it still running? Oh wait, no. Event has ended. Okay, so this is just a time that you've got to check your deck, which is, it just makes no sense to me why they bother keeping it open. But yeah, this is the last Ring Road to Glory for probably 3 weeks, because this week it's going to be People's Champion, and then it'll be Ring Domination after that, unless it goes back to Road to Glory again for the Decider card, maybe. Either way though, it's going to be 2 weeks, possibly 3 until the next Road to Glory event. Will I get 3 Survivor Pros in 2 weeks? Well, I'm definitely going to have 1, which is going to be the event card. So can I get 2 Survivor Pros in 2 weeks? That is the question. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. It's possible. Let's just say it's possible. I don't know if I will or not, but it's going to be close. So I don't think I'm gonna bother training Edge or Jack Swagger just because. Yeah, well, Jack Swagger would be the worst legendary pro I had anyway. Edge wouldn't, but you know, it's not going to do too much different for the team than what's already there, apart from replacing one Survivor card, which, you know, it's okay-ish anyway. I don't know. I'm not going to bother training them. Nah, I'm not going to bother. There's no point, really. I don't really need them, but there's my finished Survivor team anyway. Autofill, autofill, autofill. So there it is. That's my team at the minute. And it's good. It's decent. I would love one better Diva. So Nikki wasn't in there. And even though I've just said I'm not going to bother training Edge or Jack Swagger, I would love 3 more better cards. But, you know, better as in Survivor pros, not Legendary pros. But yeah, that's great. That's great. My deck is looking a lot better. I'm happy to get Seth Rollins, even though he doesn't make a pro, because it's just another Survivor card, and that just means my stockpile is building and building and building. And if we look in here, in my Survivors, you can see that I've actually got quite a lot now. So I've got Brock, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Kane, Kofi, Goldust, and now Seth Rollins. That's actually quite a lot of Survivors, and all of these here are maxed out, ready to be pro'd. All have been trained up and everything. They're all good to be pro'd. I just needed a pro. Didn't get one because of Seth, but it's a great card. And what picture would I like to use on him? I was using this uncommon picture on his legendary version, but I don't know if I'll keep that. His common picture actually looks pretty good. I like that picture. What else do we have here? His rare. They all look the same, to be honest. They all look pretty much the same. All of his pictures look the same. Super rare one, it's not that great, to be fair. That's his shield attire, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Ultra rare. It's okay. It's okay. Epic is pretty good. It's pretty good, is Epic. And then we have his legendary, of course, which yeah, I don't really like that. The yellow glow around it, nah, I don't like that. And then, of course, we have his Survivor, which is okay. I don't know if I like that picture too much. Like, his hair looks all weird in it. His attire is obviously the best attire out of the bunch, but I think I like his Epic picture. Yeah, I like his... do I though? 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 Go to uncommon again. Let's just back out because the picture got blurry and I don't like when the pictures are blurry. And sometimes when you back out of the main menu then go back in, it fixes it. Sometimes it doesn't. We'll soon see, I guess. It did fix the problem, so there, it's slightly unblurry now. I do like that picture just because he's actually smiling in it, and in none of the... Wait. His red picture is... His face is exactly the same. Look at it. Look at it when I switch. Remember that face, remember? It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. He's pulling exactly the same face. It doesn't change at all. It's exactly the same. What is that, Seth? Come on, pose different. His beard's a bit thicker there. He's not smiling on that one. No. His face is exactly the same in his uncommon and rare picture. That's pretty funny. You know, I like that rare picture. I like it. It's okay. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stick with the rare picture. I like the rare picture. There we go. So that's it. Seth Rollins. Actually, let's just train him up quickly. Why not? Do I get rid of? I've got ultra rare Nikki. Just get rid of her because I don't care about her. Now I need to train him up. I'm slowly but surely getting rid of all my epics and stuff because I don't need them. But I've got plenty of rares. Just look at all these rares that are maxed out, ready to go, and these are always constantly refilling. So it just seems bad not to use them, I guess. So let's get rid of a few just to make up. Like, this is overkill. You only need 3 maxed out, but I'm getting rid of some space. I'm getting rid of some space. That'll do. There we go. So that was very, very, very overkill. But there we go. He's maxed out. So I've got to train Seth. That is what I'll be doing. Happy to have him, but I can't do much with him, which is a shame. But King of the Ring, it's going well. I can actually get rid of Cena now and put in the Undertaker. And even though like my team was good, and the only reason I did so bad in the previous King of the Ring was because my team was slightly better, and I was losing all the time with this setup. Wait, was I using this? What was I doing? No, I wasn't using that. Oh no! Of course, no. I was using that setup. That is what I was doing, which is better. This is how do I want to do this now? How do I want to set this up now? Because I don't have two compatible tag team. Well, I could put Sheamus and Ryback in there, I guess. Is that what I want to do? Wait, that didn't even... Go back. There we go. Do I want to have Balor or do I want to have Sting? One of these two has to be compatible with Del Rio. Neither Del Rio or Sting... Why does it keep going back? Neither Del Rio or Sting are really too good in toughness or speed. And both of them have the boost in power and charisma. So maybe it is best to put Balor with Del Rio. And then have Sting on his own. I think that this is the best possible team I could do at the minute. Which is decent. Will I win though? Will I actually get wins? That's another question altogether. I'm actually not too sure if I'll actually pick up wins using this team, because the bots are just they're too good. They are actually too good. I need more Survivor pros, but I didn't get one from the previous King of the Ring. I did get a Survivor though, which is the aim, obviously. I could start a King of the Ring now. Do I actually want to though, or should I wait till tomorrow? Go for it. Go for it. We're starting a King of the Ring. There we go. I never usually start them this late. I usually wait. I usually go at 11 AM and it is currently 3:30 PM. So this is quite the time difference, but okay, that's fine. There we go. So yeah, Seth Rollins from King of the Ring. That's decent. I'll take it. That's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like it up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. And other than that, I will see you all next time.